So, episode 6. Got 3 episodes left, and the last episode was great. It was amazing. We had the whole Addams family in on the last episode, and Gomez Addams went to jail. He got out of jail. Morticia, we found out, was actually the one who... Well, I guess technically she didn't murder the one guy. She did stab him, but she didn't murder him because he ended up getting killed from the poisoning. And what else happened? I mean, there was more of a bond between Morticia and Wednesday. I think that the sister of Gates is either the therapist or Miss Thornhill. So we'll see who that's... The sister's obviously in the show, and it's gonna be someone that we know or whatever. Miss Thornhill is a normie, supposedly, so I could see that being her. But so that, as far as we know, the therapist is also a normie, so I don't know. There's that. But yeah, Eugene, we found out, is not dead. He's still alive. He's in the ICU, in a coma. And Wednesday knows that the principal is a shapeshifter. So, there's that. Still not really sure if the principal is good or bad, but I think my initial, opinion or, what am I thinking of? I don't know the word I'm thinking of, but my opinion is I think she's good. I just think that she's trying to protect the school. Now, it could be that she is after Wednesday because of whatever Morticia ended up doing to her or something, but I don't know. I think that she's just trying to protect the school and the students and everything. So, but I could be wrong, but we'll see. Anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next ones, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this episode.
I don't hold seances very often. I can barely tolerate the living. Why would I want to commune with the dead?
I figured if anybody should.
But my mother told me Goody is the only one that can train me to control my psychic ability.
Oh, you thought about using one of my scented candles?
What?
The aroma of steak tartare is to die for.
Steak tartare candle. I guess that makes sense.
Maybe
with the werewolf,
Goody answered you after all.
I can see that being Xavier or Bianca. Maybe.
What died?
Smells like childhood. Come on.
Second thoughts? Why don't I just stay out here?
I would go with her.
Hinoza, look out.
I would have definitely went with her. Because the monster is not going to hurt Wednesday. So, stay with Wednesday.
Whoever you are, show yourself. Try anything and you'll lose limbs.
Surprise! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That's why Enid wanted to go.
you. I thought my cake design was pretty inspired.
The pink balloon was my little touch. Why don't you make a wish?
Is that Goody?
Goody.
Yep.
You are the raven in my bloodline.
I believe everyone deserves to be celebrated on their birthday.
I prefer to be vilified.
What happened? It looked like you were having a seizure.
I
Vision.
wasn't that lucky.
Can I at least get some kudos for pulling one over on you?
What is it? Is it a t-shirt?
Well,
Scarf?
do you like it?
What is it exactly?
It's a snood, silly.
A what?
I made it in your signature colors. And you want to know what the best part is? I have one
Of course
too.
she does. Is it sad that I have no idea what that thing was called? I thought that they were just it was just a scarf. Like, I thought that that's what those were called. It was just a different kind of scarf.
He does his community service here, and we forget it ever happened.
I love the fact that Gwendolyn is so tall,
I knew you'd get
and then she
Louis
also
Lane.
wears heels
I don't need your
in this show, so
gratitude.
she like towers
Just
over
find the
everyone.
delinquents responsible. Perhaps start with Lucas's cohorts.
What'd you see?
Who said I was ready to speak with you?
You still think I'm the monster?
Haven't ruled it out.
Except for the DNA
Yeah, well, when
didn't
you
match.
change your mind and you want my help, you know where to find me.
I don't think he's the. I don't. It was too obvious for it to be him.
Which is why I'm warning the normie idiot who ruined my killer dress with his bullshit prank to not get sucked into Morning Sun. Because you're just the type they're looking for.
Guessing that's not a compliment.
No, why on earth would that
Why do
be
you
a
care
compliment?
anyway?
How are things going with them?
My mother and I spent some quality time together. Got our hands dirty.
Gardening?
Grave digging.
Close.
And I managed to keep my father out of prison. What brings you here?
Eugene's moms. I'm working with them. Trauma like this leaves emotional scars on the whole family. They had to head home for a few days, so I promised I'd check in on him.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'll
Sure.
leave you to it.
I don't know why we looked at the roses for so long, but
Have you seen that before?
is it the Gates house or whatever? Maybe.
What's that supposed to be?
Never mind. That threat burned onto the lawn at school. It's also etched on the wall inside Crackstone's crypt.
Don't tell me you've been out there digging up more bodies.
There's a connection there, I know it.
I like
well,
how
I'll
she
make sure I
didn't
put
say
out
no,
an
but
APB
even though we know
report.
she didn't.
Your line work's a little shaky.
I saw that in a vision. Do you recognize it?
Can you do the same thing? Yep.
Do you know where this is?
That's the old Gates mansion.
Yeah, knew it.
I pass it when I go running. Why?
Oh. Awkward.
After the dance, I just wanted to forget about you, but I couldn't. So I started painting, and that's what came out, all right?
Even though he could project them.
I can hear you up there playing.
And he didn't hear the fact that his trunk opened and shut? Oh, shit! What the fuck was that? Oh, shit.
I just heard what happened to Mayor Walker. Are you all right? I
Did she
can't
know?
imagine
Did she
witnessing
just hear
something
about
like
it?
that.
It was on my bucket list. I don't need your help or your pity. I already have a mother and a therapist. That's enough torture, even for me.
I can't wait until we freaking figure out what the deal with Miss Thornhill is.
I gotta get to the hospital. I gotta check on the mayor. Be home before curfew. Did you ever even love her? More than you could ever know.
I wonder if there's something up about the mom and how she died or something, you know?
Gee.
You see how every time that she wants to do something with him, she is using him for something?
Nice to see you too.
Again, that was my point like a couple episodes ago. Oh,
Wednesday?
Xavier. I was like, who is that?
You guys in here?
Who's typing? Is it Thing? Yeah.
Here, let me try.
I thought he was gonna pick the lock or
This is
something.
pointless.
Can I try?
She's gonna pick the lock with her nail.
Whoa.
Oh, or not. Or she's got werewolf strength.
It's a werewolf thing.
Oh, it's the car.
Here they are. The Gates family. They scrub up well for psychopaths.
The hair looks like the therapist's hair.
There's Garrett. His outcast-hating father, Ansel. You go left, I go right.
You seriously want to split up? In here? That is literally how every best friend dies in a horror movie.
The faster we search, the sooner you can leave.
I like how she just like automatically just says that she's her best friend. I mean, she is, but this is kind of funny.
The bed's made. No dust or cobwebs.
So someone's been staying in there. See, it's the same fucking roses. Same roses. It's the therapist.
Guys, get out! It's here!
Oh, the monster.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
They're just gonna fall. Oh, I knew they were gonna fall.
You okay? Since when do you care?
Oh shit. Well, now she's mad. I mean, I kind of would be too, but
We have to go back for Tyler.
The thing is still
You're hurt.
inside.
Can you walk? Where'd you come from?
Here, take this. What happened to him?
they moved the body parts out. I'm just waiting to see that they're not gonna be there. Yep,
It was all here.
I knew they weren't gonna be there.
You directly violated my explicit order and left
I knew
campus
she was
during
gonna find out.
lockdown. Not to mention putting your peers and yourself in danger. Is this why he tried to kill you?
His mother drew it before she died. Said I was destined to destroy the school. But I think I'm meant to save it. Now you know what's at stake.
From
Everything
Cranston.
you vowed to protect, no less. Where are you
Why
going?
is she packing up her things?
Yoko's room. Thornhill said I could crash there
Oh.
for a few nights.
There's no need.
You will use anyone to get what you want, even if it means putting them in danger. We could have died tonight because of your stupid obsession.
But we didn't. And now I'm one
That's not
step
the
closer
point.
to solving this case. That is what is important.
You want to be alone Wednesday? Be alone.
I think a part of her wants to be alone, but like, also a part of her doesn't.
Watching me.
Whoa. Had a false bottom. Oh, there are even photos from
But I won't be intimidated.
tonight.
And I will never give up. But I won't be.
Shit. It looks like the mayor's probably gonna die. Oh man, we got 2 episodes left. And I don't know what's gonna happen in the last 2. Thornhill is something. The therapist is something. I think therapist is the Laurel Gates or whatever. I think that's who the therapist is. Thornhill. I mean, it could be Thornhill too. Like maybe she just dyed her hair and like whatever. Thornhill's definitely something though, for sure. Cause she always pops up at like the most like convenient times. Not so much the inconvenient, but the convenient times. I feel like for the most part, like we know what the principal is and what she's trying to do and everything. She could shock us a little bit, but I feel like for the most part we know what her deal is. But Thornhill and the therapist, they're definitely something. The only thing is that the monster has like I don't know because like the hair on the therapist is like really like or not therapist. I'm sorry. The hair on the monster is like really short or whatever. So I don't know if like when it transforms, if it like has anything to do with like I don't know. Because you know when some monsters from different things transform, they like either end up like whatever they have just enhances and like or it goes away. I don't know how like else to describe it. Like werewolves in certain movies and shows, for example, like for a lot of them, they end up like if they're wearing clothes and they transform and then they go back to human, they're naked. Or like also with werewolves, like their fur color is the same as their hair color. or like those type of things. So I was just wondering if the monster has like short hair, if it's also a person that has like short hair, which the only other person I could think would maybe be Tyler. I could see Tyler because we didn't see Tyler get attacked, so I'm wondering if he was the monster and then he like scratched himself and to make it seem like he was a victim in that situation. And then he like went into the like the cave thingy. That was kind of weirdly suspicious. I bet he did. I bet he scratched. I bet he was the monster and he scratched himself to make himself look like a victim. Because we didn't see him get attacked by the monster. But anyway. Yeah, I think that's what that is. So far, that's my prediction. I think for the monster. But Thornhill is definitely... Thornhill's something and the therapist is something. But I think it could be Tyler who could be the monster. But anyway. I can't wait for these other 2 episodes. Okay. If you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next one, please feel free to check out my Patreon in the link in the description below. And if you will for me, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode.